pre-stream. I'll be right back. Bye-bye. Whoop, whoop.
We're missing
There's,
the bomber and
there's a Discord extension for Roll20. What the fuck?
Yep.
yeah, there's an extension for Roll20 in Discord.
Give me a second. Ja, du stänger dörren.
Hello, Led.
Hey, Led. I was about to
Hey.
message Isabella. Alright, I just messaged him. It got quiet.
I also noticed. I don't know why.
Just warning you, since apparently this town's very seems impoverished. If you don't see if Litney somehow disappears from the group, just look for the nearest homeless child.
Hello, hi, it's me again, Starlight. I'm here. Welcome back to the pre-stream. Hello. I have to send out a ping. Things are hairy, Hedrick.
Man, I want to say
Very-
something really mean in response to what Litney just said.
Do it.
What? No. Yeah, well,
Do
I
you
know
have
what you're
any idea how little that narrows that down?
yeah, that's very fair. I mean, it's one of those aspects I haven't really been able to show in her character. Just Zoro's her way into the nearest orphan.
Like Batman.
You could work on the phrasing a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, but you guys already know what Litney's all about.
It sounds worse.
Yeah, well,
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to make it sound weird, but
Are you okay?
it's just like everyone's pointing out. Okay, that sounds a little bit off. When you describe Litney wanting to help orphans.
Star,
Yeah?
could you join the so I can make you host, so you can start the.
Oh, absolutely. Let me just pop right out. Just give me 1 second.
I have yet to hear anything from Isabella yet.
You guys have to leave. You have to leave the activity then. Oh wait, actually, can I just click?
No.
I can start an activity. Wait, how do you
make you host?
How do I make host?
Apparently.
I have no idea how to do that. I think you have to leave.
What?
No,
I think
I
I need to
make
start
host.
activity.
No,
Okay.
no, I thought that you were the host for a second.
No, yeah, but you left before anything happened.
Okay, for context, anyone who's listening
Hey,
in and confused and worried what's going on, I don't know. Basically, we're trying out the Roll20 Discord thing, because Roll20 is now on Discord. Oh, it's
Well,
me.
the
I'm the host. How did this happen? I can click, launch the game.
Well, the chat just popped up, and I'm just like, did I do that, or was that on y'all's end?
Okay, so I'm signed in 2 places now. This is wonderful. It's quite useful. Probably useful. I have no idea. Oh, shit. Here we go again.
And now the chat's not showing up normally. This is gonna be fun.
Oh, my God. Where are you? Manage.
Currently
Passwords.
over there, because over there has to do with itself.
Roll20. Give it to me. Give me the password. Thank you very much. Copy, paste, login. Okay. Does Roll20 work for all of you guys?
Yeah, it works. And okay, that's strange. I guess after y'all jumped into the activities page for
Okay,
Roll
it's
20.
time! And now we're going to D&D Fragile Frontier screen. Here we go. Hello, hi, welcome to the actual stream. It's me, Starlight, known by many as the leader of the magical world. I am not leader of magical world. I am instead leader of just this humble world.
You're a nepo baby.
Silence! My rage is endless!
I think that the exact term is scam artist.
Yeah.
How could you say that to me? How could you say that about me?
Look. After last night, a bullying bomber, this just feels like the universe balancing itself out. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Also, yes, I completely forgot I have this. Let me just position tabletop simulator and I will share it with you guys so you can also see. Discord, tabletop simulator, I'm streaming it for you guys, so now you can also see it anytime you want. So here's tabletop simulator, and here we have all the character sheets. I have done something fun with Tabletop Simulator where I have put the actual board over here of the village. We have a map now of the village so we can just put all the people around. And that'd be a great time. Huh?
Hey, Star.
Yes.
Where's the duck?
Oh,
The duck
The
seems
duck.
to be following Raz.
Rachel's just watching. And like,
Yeah.
what is
Okay.
he?
So just to remind you, you're all here on this on the map over here. I believe you're all actually a bit further up ahead. I cannot move you right now because I'm using the stream view. So right around here, that was a guard who you all passed by, and the guard seemed to be eyeing you guys, sizing you up. You didn't like some Raz specifically. You didn't like it. Litney, I can't remember what you were doing.
Litney,
You were using
noticed that.
insight or something.
No, I was using insight on that and found out like, this guy seems to be sizing us up. Hey,
Oh
Yosef,
yeah, you got a
where's the
15
nearest?
insight. With a
It's
15
like, where's
insight,
the nearest?
actually. Yeah.
It's like, where's the nearest inn? Because she didn't want to draw the attention that this doesn't feel safe.
As you say that, he gives you a
No,
bit of
she
an
doesn't
awkward.
say that.
Wait, so you're
that-
saying who are you talking to?
Okay, Yosef. She doesn't say the last part out loud. Just, hey, Yosef, where's the nearest inn?
Okay,
And
and
just basically,
I believe he told you about it. He told you there are two inns.
yes,
There's one over here and there's one over there. You want to go to the second one in the market plaza because it's just nicer. It's more expensive, but at the same time, it's a nicer place. The one over here in the residential district close by is in the unfortunate side of town. So
yeah.
not quite
Um,
as safe.
I will say that as they're walking by, Rachel looks to the guard and does the whole gesture of, "I've got my eye on you"
The
to the
guard,
guard.
the guard just like stares at the mouse for a second.
Mouse?
Sorry, the rat. The guard just stares at the rat for a second and says, "Hey, nice mouse." As he seems to be eyeing up the mouse.
Angry rat noises can be heard from Rachel.
He narrows his eyes a little bit at that, but not in the angry way, in more of
Like,
the "oh, that's pretty nice" kind of way. Don't have to worry about it too much. You guys have entered town and you're now in the street between residential district and under search, heading towards the center of the town. So I put
Okay, we are heading toward the lumber mill.
I put Coolborn all the way up here in Lumber's yard where she wanted to go. But that's actually going to happen this session. So here's what I'm going to ask. Are you all sticking together as a group, or are you like separating apart? What are you doing? What are you up to?
Monty has
Uh,
his own thing he wants to do here.
That's why you're here in the center. I see. Yes. That's the
Litney,
mayor. That's the mayor's house, by the way. Well, it's partially the mayor's house.
Litney is going is Litney's. I'm torn because I want to do the bit where she just goes to the residential area, but she doesn't want to. But she knows, hey, gotta at least figure out about Anadi's parents. You know.
Yes, entirely fair.
Um.
The Monty's
You know,
wanting
she'll
to
go
go
to.
this way somewhere.
So she'll go. You know what? She'll go to see where Anadi's folks are.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fun fact. Dave, the ranger you hired,
Yeah.
it would actually break away at this point and be like, yeah, I'll meet you at the inn or something, and he just actually wandered into Undersearch.
All right.
You go into Undersearch.
Um. Can I say that Litney will have Inadi and Zid and obviously Sarah
Absolutely,
accompanying?
you can have the kids.
Yeah, just because it's like, look,
Mhm.
she knows Zid can handle himself. It's more of keeping in at least Inadi safe.
Okay. Raz, are you interested in going anywhere?
Raz
You
does not
do
like
feel
this
this.
town since the moment she got here.
Yes.
There was that sketchy looking guard. So
Mhm.
Raz is going to make use of one of her new abilities.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's cat time.
Raz has the invocation that lets her polymorph herself, which she will use only for cats.
Yep.
Actually, to be
Because
fair,
In fact,
I let her use, I guess, polymorph normally. I guess we'll see
Hi,
this time.
Isabella.
Cat.
Raz has become cat specifically to go snooping where they don't
I
belong.
do not have
wait,
Raz
wait.
cat art, unfortunately, as
Darn it! I
disappointing.
was about to ask that.
No,
So Raz will begin snooping about.
we still have to make Raz's updated art. I've done the sketching, but not yet the colors. So
Uh,
yeah, Raz, feel free to mark out where are you going.
I guess I'll go start with Undersearch and make my way around.
Undersearch. Undersearch. Okay, yeah. They describe Undersearch to you really quickly. Undersearch is what used to be. Actually, no, wait, I'll pause right there. Isabella isn't here. That's a bit unfortunate.
he said he would
He's
be
coming.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when they come, they'll come. Sarah. Sarah.
No, it's Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah's with
Sarah.
Sarah's with Lit.
I'm
Wait,
sorry.
are you
Yes,
referring to?
Yes, you, Ninja Bot, Sarah.
All right.
Where are you going?
Where was Litney going?
Uh,
To see about Inadi's his parents.
All right. Then
Litney will not
now,
object if you wanted to join.
yeah, I'm joining up.
I mean, heck, it,
I'm
Litney
gonna
may
join up. Yes.
look. Litney may be a proficient in intimidation, but Sarah's an orc, or big muscly orc. You can't get any more intimidating than that.
Yeah.
I would imagine Yosef would also be joining us since Inadi's going with, or has he split off?
Yusuf will be following you because he, after all, did choose to come this way to be, with Inadi.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, give me 1 second.
Ninja, I have a Litney's token up in the middle because I have no idea where or she's supposed to go to meet to find Inadi's parents.
I see.
I'd say probably keep it closer to. That's probably not a bad place to start. That's the center of the village. That's where anyone will go to for information. It's a
Yeah.
wonderful location to start with. 1 second, let me click this.
All right.
Why is my DM screen on the wrong screen and everything looks perfectly fine for you guys? That's entirely awkward, but I guess things are a bit busted in a good direction then. Better in a bad direction. Here we go, the town map. This is a wonderful, wonderful town place. So, the wrong town map. Okay, wonderful. So, the lot of you. Let me address you guys one at a time. So, step one, I'm going to go and talk to. I'm gonna go and talk to you, Cool Bond. Solstice.
Yep.
So you, Solstice, have gone to go and see a friend, apparently, more or less. You don't know the full details, you know? But you know enough, right? You were looking for. Okay, you're looking for. No, wait, who is it? You're looking for an orc named Ceres, a priest of Titania. A cleric,
Yep.
a druid, as far as you know. It seems like probably the best place to go and look for him. You asked around, you found out where he possibly is, and you started walking there. Well, walking, flying, floating, whichever word you prefer to use. As you did approach, you did get a decent look of this town. This town is, for lack of a better word, a little depressing. Specifically, when you enter the town through the south gate, the first things you see is Undersearch and the residential district more closely tied to Undersearch, which is the half of the town tied to mining. So when it comes to all of that, the mining died out ages ago, like a few years ago, from what Yusuf has told all of you. And so it's just really depressing. There's just nothing going on right now. You know, a lot of shortage in jobs, a lot of shortage in income, a lot of abandoned houses as people have just chosen to go somewhere else, right? Looking for opportunities. Some people still stayed even though they become more destitute. You slowly move forward. When you go to All Green, when you walk past All Green, it's looking a bit better because it's the place where all the farmers are. And even though even though farming hasn't really gone too bad in town, it's not gone splendidly either. Like, say, for example, farming on its own isn't quite enough to keep this town up and up. So you can see that a few people seem to have abandoned their houses here as well. There are some places which just... It seems like people are living there, but it also seems really dilapidated, like they can't afford to repair their roofs. Passing the marketplace, it's okay. It's not a hustling and bustling sight, which is, it's nighttime. It's pretty late. It's evening now, which is kind of the best time for a hustle and bustle. It might be the light rain over everything that's making, just everything seem more depressing than it actually is. Maybe tomorrow it'll look better. Although, Isabella did say there'd be a thunderstorm, so maybe not. But finally you go to the lumber's yard, where the sounds of lumber being sawed constantly is just grating to your ear, honestly. Especially with your fancy bunny ears. But, the sound, busy sounds mean a busy place, and a busy place usually means it's at least doing well economically. And here you have come to knock at this door, a quaint little hut. It's not quite befitting an orc, to be honest. You wouldn't be surprised if you were told a little like a dwarf lived here or something. But no, as far as you know, an orc lives here. It's a small little cottage, just off in the corner. Yes.
Yep.
So you go knocking. Hello?
Corbon,
Hello?
we
Yes,
can
we
hear you.
can hear you.
Hello?
I don't know if Star can hear
Can you
you.
guys hear me?
Yeah, I
I
can
can.
hear
Yes,
you now.
we
Sorry,
can
for a
hear
second you
you.
just didn't respond. Okay, so as you knock on the door, there's a little bit of a shift inside. Uh, you swear you almost see the house move for a second. Huh? And you hear a voice. Yes, I'm coming. Excuse me a second. And just okay, hold up. Let me get me a bit deeper on that. Yes, I'm coming. Excuse me for a second. Just this little, like, it sounds like a friendly Swedish person. That's the best way I can describe it, even if I can't voice it. There's like thump, 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 like footsteps as they approach. It's pretty clear to hear. It's, you can easily hear them. They are clearly a bit too big for this look, a bit too big for this tiny house. And the door opens, and you see, bending over to look at you through the door frame, this friendly, fairly large orc, wearing glasses, long hair slicked back, a nice, friendly, big beard, braided hair long enough to reach under his chest. Uh, I'm posting it in description spam for you guys because this is art I don't have. This is just Pinterest art. And for other people on stream, I am going to just go. I'm going to go and just grab the art and drag it down here so I can show it to everyone.
Hey,
This
it's Bella.
this is the orc. To everyone on stream. A friendly little orc, a bespectacled orc. He looks kind of like a hippie. He doesn't quite strike you as like, the most orcish orc. It's like, oh yes, oh hello. How can I? And he stops and he looks at you, and well, he's very unaware of the red hair and bunny ears, but he does recognize you as he quickly raises his hand to his heart for a second. He's like, "Oh, Lady Solstice," he says, like just nodding like bowing, half bowing for a second. Uh, as he does so, he almost breaks the door because he's still holding the door handle. He's like, "Oh, oh," and he takes a step back, opening the door for you. "Oh yes, come in, come in, come in." He's a very friendly fellow.
So, yeah, so Solstice will enter and thanks him for
Okay.
the hospitality.
Cool. Inside the cottage, you'd see it's very neat. So there are multiple. So on the wall, there are like multiple, like say for example, like 4 or 5, like paintings dedicated, like just depicting the Feywild. Like the spots you recognize as just nice little spots, not like the tourist attraction spots, that a lot of people who claim to like pay respects to the Feywild will like show like, oh, it's that popular spot which is just to actually be there is kind of just meh, but it kind of looks nice on the painting. The spots he's dedicating to they look very, you know they're very unassuming if you just look at them. It's like, oh, that's just a waterfall, but you know that you've been there, and that waterfall has like a very nice, beautiful cave behind it, which is like very relaxing, and a lot of Eladrin especially love hanging out there. Especially during the summer times. During the winter, it's a bit of a not great. But yeah, to just basically describe this person, he's got more paintings on the wall than you thought would fit. It's a very nice, neat house. The furniture inside seems very well used, very well cared for. It looks like he's been living here for a while and has been living fairly well. I'm going to get back to you in a moment. Razzle! Razzle, razzle.
By the way, what did I miss?
Nothing.
Hello,
that-
hi.
Yeah.
Okay, Isabella. So basically, you can move yourself to any. The party split up. You can move yourself wherever you
Mhm.
want. Litney, Litney, Sarah, and the kids have gone to basically look for figure out where Nadi's parents are.
Mhm.
Solstice went to go see the orc priest, which she was sent to by Titania, and because of that, she got this.
Mhm.
This is actually when she would get the level 2 transformation. Razzle's
Mhm.
gone to Undersearch. Dave also went into Undersearch separately. You can basically choose to follow any of these people or just hang out. Monty's in the farm somewhere for some reason.
Okay, thank you.
Just
I'll
What is
think of what
doing-
I'm doing.
updating that. I don't know why he's in the farm, but he's in the farm. So, Isabella, just let me know where you'd like to go.
All right, cool. I'll just think about it for a second, and I'll inform you.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna go with Razzle next. Razzle, you're here in Undersearch. Undersearch strikes you at first. You're like, oh, it's an abandoned little town, but you know your performer senses are tingling. Maybe even your cat senses. No one, don't let anyone say it's your thief senses. They're liars and scammers.
Funny thing, and
Which
really
is
weird.
concerningly the only kind of people who are here.
Yes. So
Ironically,
as you
Litney would have
walk
no
down this
issue.
alley, well, you can tell it was supposed to be a road once. You are seeing like quite a few empty, dilapidated houses, as I
I'll
explained
be
with
right back.
Solstice. No problem. A few of the buildings seem
Okay.
to have collapsed, but
Yeah.
oddly enough, as you move forward, the condition of the houses gets surprisingly decent, let's say. Like you can tell, like, oh, it looks kind of dilapidated. Like, say for example, it's got moss growing on it, a few like tiles here and there a bit broken, but you can tell, like, going deeper in, quite a few of the houses are like well maintained, and the decay seems to be more of a cover up. You've you know what this means. You know,
Time.
people with money, for XYZ reasons, trying to make it look like they don't have any. There's just a perfectly normal house. Please don't pay it any mind. The inconspicuous sort, the shady sort. You can tell that just you.
Time to find like a window or something.
Yes. So as you
Sorry,
like,
what did I miss?
yeah. So I would like to note, it seems to be at this point like every like one house and then a few like actually not that great houses, maybe a house where people are actually trying to live, even if it, like a fairly clean regular person house, then another one like it. If you do want to, you know what, why don't you just overall just roll me a stealth check, just general stealth, please. Just to, or if you prefer performance, to just not look that, out of
I'm a
place.
cat.
You're a cat. You don't need to roll anything.
Wait.
You're right.
Does the cat have Raz's? Does the cat form have Raz's face paint?
Don't think so.
It'd be funny.
It's just a purple cat.
Okay.
Not fair.
So as you go in, you do see. You know what? Roll me a d20. I just want to see. I just want to see what kind of entrance you'd find. Da 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 da.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm loving it.
The vet had called my.
A
Six.
6.
DM,
Yes.
DM, just a quick question, and then
Yes.
I won't bother you anymore. Is there like any sort of water source or moat or river or anything in this town?
In this town, no. But
Oh,
give me 1 second. I I have the world map accessible here because tabletop simulator. Right, see, the village of Inadi is right here. There is
no, I don't. I
there
have.
is. By the way, it is raining right now. Light rain. Just remember, light
Oh,
rain
okay.
right now. Everything's a bit depressing. And tomorrow thunderstorm. You do remember that. There is a stream outside the village. Like, say for example, if you go to
Hmm.
the farm, you will find water because irrigations and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How big are you looking for?
Well, honestly, I even just like a well.
Yes, there are wells. There are wells all over the place.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go into. I'm gonna jump into wells. No
You're gonna
particular reason. I
poison
just
the
want to.
water supply if anyone were to
No, I'm
see
not
you.
gonna.
I know,
Poisoned
I know, I know. I'm
the water
playing you. I'm playing.
supply.
I'm just playing you.
Now
I
everyone
am
dead.
very, very clean. My
Whoops.
mucus actually has rejuvenating
I believe
effects.
you. I believe you. I'm just joking. Okay, so Raz the
Banaka
cat.
falata though.
You, Raz the cat. You find an open window on the second floor of a building.
I swear, if you run into an X,
I'm just gonna look inside. I'm not gonna jump in. That'd be dumb.
Yeah, so you climb up pretty easily being a cat and being an acrobatic cat, and you take a peek and you're like, okay, what's in here? You at first you think, oh, it's probably nothing. Then your dark vision kind of kicks in a bit, and you see how to best describe it. You smell it before you see it. Actually, the stench
Yeah.
of the stench of cheap alcohol and drugs.
Yeah.
you'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Bleh.
What you see is a few people. One person basically, just slumped over a table, just looks like a common mook. Another person, uh, basically just having a good old drink from straight from the bottle, of course. Looks like a dirty bottle, looks like a dirty bastard. A third person who seems to be rubbing their jaw, rubbing their very, very familiar jaw. A jaw
But
made of stone
oh
or
god,
rock, one would say.
no.
A man
was
who's
just-
large and has the only thing special about them seems to be that they're rubbing a stone jaw as they're like, you know, he grabs something, puts it into his mouth, inhales really deeply, and you honestly don't think he's doing drugs because you're like, you do not do that on anything. He's just you get the feeling he doesn't know how to ingest this substance. As he throws it, as he spits it onto the floor, you can see it's tobacco. It's tobacco rolled up like a joint, unlit,
Oh my goodness!
and he
I was
just like,
joking about one of your X.
man, man? What the fuck do I have to deal with this low third grade garbage? When are we going to go and fuck shit up? And when the mook's like, but boss said like we're gonna like wait for a night and then we're gonna do stuff, right? Like he just said like chill out for a bit and then we go and we go and do this place hardcore, bro. And then Rockstar just looks at him and is like, I swear to any fucking god that exists out there, if you repeat that goddamn slang your 10-year-old told you about, I will break your bones. It's like, oh man, come on, man, you're not gonna risk anyone like that.
Oh
And
my
then
goodness.
nobody says that the man with a rock jaw just punches the guy, just punting him into the wall. You stumble upon what seemed to be a bunch of thugs who were chilling out before, apparently rocking the shit out of something.
Yeah, Raz is just gonna back away.
Yes, you can back away. Uh,
Mainly because if I remember who this character is, they're 10 feet tall
yes,
and just as wide.
I don't have art of them because I don't. Yes, there's too many things to draw. I don't have art of them. But you do know who he works for.
Yep.
Uh,
Raz is just going to go to somewhere else. Somewhere else, please.
cool.
Honestly,
As
it's
you
gonna be
go
funny
somewhere
to
else,
see.
roll me a 1d6, please.
Dang it.
Same place.
What the fuck was that?
You see a
4.
leprechaun!
Oh, that was just me jumping into
You see
a
two
well.
leprechauns!
Excuse me.
Oh
Well,
no!
that's promising.
Two
Last time we had a
leprechauns
leprechaun.
who seem to be
Last time I-
walking around over here. So specifically, you see these two leprechauns. They seem to be trying to keep on the down low, which is you know, they're not wearing their green coats and they're not like standing out as much, but you can see that they're leprechauns because of how short they are and the ginger beard sticking out under their. Well, one's wearing a hood, the other one's trying to wear a beanie, but he's wearing it really badly, and it doesn't seem to be covering much of his hair. In fact, he seems to be wearing it kind of like he's trying to wear a top hat. He seems to be very upset that he's not wearing a top hat. These two guys are walking with an orc next to them, an orc man. He seems fairly unassuming. Well, you know, it's a bit bulky, but unassuming. Uh, so as they're wandering off, you are pretty sure they. Well, you know, you can't be sure. It's just leprechauns. You don't want to be racist, but you're pretty sure they have some relation to the gang, especially since they are acting a little bit sneaky deaky,
Well,
little
Raz is
sussy.
going to tail them.
You are going to
Cat
tail
form
them.
away.
I want you to roll me.
I think she's
Uh,
gonna.
you know what? That's the answer. High or low. You tell me that, and you roll a d6. If you say low, then if you get under it, if you get 3 and below, that's good. If you say high, 4 and above is good.
Bye. Dang it.
Ha!
Unfortunately, as you're following these people, the best way I could describe this is. Okay, unfortunately, as you're following these people, you come to a stop for a second as you feel someone's presence. Just, you know, you just feel like someone's looking at you. And as you slowly turn to the side, you just see like 5 goblins all turn to look at you. And the goblin friend's like, oh, fresh meat! Yeah!
Does goblin
Cat
player
chase.
show up?
Cat run.
Cat
Cat run
chase,
fast.
cat
Wait,
chase! And now we're
wait,
gonna
wait.
cut to you, Litney. No, hold on. No, I'll come back to you, Litney, in a moment. You're last.
Yeah.
Monty, what are you doing?
Sitting in an irrigation line, just zenning out, trying to figure out what exactly that horse did that pissed him off so quickly. And also casting Druidcraft on nearby plants, making them bloom, making them reach maturity a smidge quicker.
There's an old human man sitting next to you, doing exactly the same thing. He doesn't regard you in the slightest. You can see you can also see that he's holding a ring in his hand. A ring that was clear, like with a clear ring mark on his ring finger. This man seems to have his own problems.
Yeah. Monty's not really gonna deal with that. He has his own problem to figure out. What the hell did the horse do to piss him off so quick? He's still confused on that.
And next to the man, the duck is also sitting in the irrigation line, staring forward.
Does it have a I don't give a darn attitude?
It seems for a second like it's trying to do what you guys are doing, but it seems very pissed off. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like it doesn't like introspection. That seems to be his problem.
He doesn't like to be told what to do, but doesn't like not being told what to do.
Yes.
Conflicted.
Isabella! I would like you to roll me high or low.
Mhm.
1D, okay, 1D20, sorry, 1D6. Roll me 1D6. High means 4 and above is good. Low means 3 and below is good.
Hi. Eh, merde.
Oof.
Okay, right, so that's not gonna happen. Go ahead and just roll me like, okay. Roll me 1D. What's your investigation?
Isabella.
Your
let me
intelligence is a
check.
flat 0. I don't know if you have investigation. Just roll me
My
investigation, please.
3.
You know what?
There you go. And 9.
Ah,
You know what?
Bad roll.
Okay. I'll just give you. So the coins you'll find are copper. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
It's better than nothing.
yeah. This town has a decent amount of history, about 80 years of history. So roll 5d10, and we'll see how many copper you can find. 5d10
Alright.
plus 12.
30.
So 42
Oh,
copper.
42.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's decent anyway.
I mean, yeah, it's 80.
Well,
It's 80 years worth of copper coins.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even really looking for that particularly. I was mostly that's a good bonus, yeah, but I was mostly looking to see if there was like a hidden
That's what
cave
the other
somewhere in a
rolls were
well.
for.
Ah, okay.
The
And
other rolls were to
also,
see if you stumble across something cool. You didn't, so you just found
no.
money.
All right,
It's
cool.
only as
And
cool as metal.
all right, no corpses or bad stuff either that needs to be removed.
No. It seemed
I
because the
found-
town has druids. They
Ah,
All right, cool.
they like apparently they didn't think of dumping corpses down down here. I wonder why.
Why would
In
you
fact,
do that?
you do find it a little bit odd that there's nothing down here, anything body part wise at all. Like you'd think at least someone would lose a finger. Absolutely nothing. No animal body parts even.
Well, that's interesting.
Before you
Either
encounter
someone was
spellbooks,
very thorough, or who knows?
Hmm.
It's interesting though. I do have one question about you though. That book, it makes you immune to charm, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Cool. By the way, Fey transformation level 2, does that make you immune to charm or is that level 3?
Level
I
3.
am not.
No, not you,
Oh,
not you.
sorry.
Solstice,
Level 3.
level
And
3.
I
So
need to choose that one.
you're not immune. Okay, got it. Just for no reason in particular. Don't worry about it yet. Litney and Sarah and little Zaral and the children and Yusuf and the prince whose name is not the prince.
Well, yeah, because only Solstice has that knowledge. Litney did not give a toss.
Yeah, and no one knows he's the prince because he's not the prince, allegedly. So Litney, as you guys are over here, you would know that basically Anadi would be like, right, so I used to live over there, and she kind of points over here, this house over at this corner, like on all green, and then the house is completely empty as far as you can see. But I mean. I know, like, I kind of get like the mom wasn't here, but like the
Litney,
dad was supposed to be here, also kind
But-
of.
Litney puts her hand on Anadi's shoulders.
Could you
Let
give
me
me
have
one
a look.
second, Raz? Were you saying something?
No, sorry.
Sorry, I just saw your icon moving. I got confused.
Litney just
Fish.
Litney just comforts Anani, like, do not worry. Let's have a quick look. Like, if anything is happening, and it's better to at least know since you had been gone for a while. Litney
Yeah.
is trying.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably fine. They're probably like on an adventure looking for me. Yeah, that's right. That must be it. Because they didn't know where I was, and I didn't know where they were. So they're on an adventure, and they're looking for me, and they're gonna find me, and it's gonna be awesome. And I'm gonna find them. Yeah, I'm gonna find them first. I'm gonna win this adventure.
Litney's also gonna look to Zid and
And
there's,
as she is saying that, by the way, there is. So I was like, an adventure. No, don't that sound nice? As you see approaching you from up the road, a rugged-looking figure. A rugged-looking figure. Maybe rugged might be too soft a word. A very good-looking, good condition corpse walking down the road to see you.
Slayer. I
One
was wondering.
second.
It's
I have
Goblin
to go
Slayer,
to
isn't
this
it?
other window to actually be allowed to drop him in, which is wonderful. So you see a man approaching. A man wearing so and so, like he's not dressed utterly badly, but he's not dressed very well. He seems to be wearing what a regular thug would be wearing. You know, it's like he's got a little cabbie, he's got his cabbie hat, a vest, a shirt, somewhat ripped, kind of like, you know, as ripped as your outfit was the first time. He walking in clearly undead, big bright smile. Well, I say bright. You know, it's not quite bright. You know, but for a corpse, he's not doing too badly. It is big. It is a big smile, though, and it's definitely got confidence behind it. Confidence and maybe a bit of a, you know, overconfidence. Maybe he sees himself like a big guy. He is adding an impressive 5'9", if I remember correctly.
Slightly taller.
Below
Slightly
average.
Up 6'1", 2". Let me show you the art of this man, this zombie man who approaches you. This is my art. So this one is gonna be in description spam again, I think. Yeah, why not? Let me see. Exports, NPCs, paste, and I'm gonna also show the stream. This is the man that they see. This is the undead man. Hold on 1 second. Oh shit.
Litney. Can I
So
roll
this friendly-looking man approaches and is like, "Well, hey there. What's this I hear about an adventure? I'm Johnny, and I'm always looking for a little bit of an adventure, especially when you got a bit of a reward going on." He says, and he looks at you, and he looks at the group of you. It's like, well, looks like you got a bit of good company over here. He says, "Might I know your name, sexy mama?"
Is he directing it towards Litney?
He's right now. He's directing it towards Litney. Yes.
I would like to roll insight.
Roll. Well, I don't know what you're gonna get from it. Okay, good insight roll. What are you looking for?
What I'm looking for is a basic, like sizing this guy up. Like she's already on edge because of the guards giving.
Well, he looked at the kids and he just immediately like, yeah, fuck him. And he just turned. He's paying his attention towards you, and he's got like one brain cell going on right now, and that one brain cell's like hot undead mama.
Yeah, Lenny's like, yeah, I'm I'm very sorry, sir, but uh, uh, uh my my heart belongs to another. But I do have a question for you. You said
And
your
he
name
said, at the
was
moment you say it, he's like, yeah, save me the sappy stuff. And he just walks and he just looks past you. It's like, and what about you? He says, walking over, just leaning onto a wall as he puts his. Leans onto a wall, putting his chin in his palm, looking at little Zaral. By the way, I need to clarify for anyone interested. I need to clarify for everyone. Little Zaral looks 18 at least. I need to
yes,
specify that.
yeah.
She has
With
aged
that
from
with
way back when.
um
But she
with
is
that
looking
said,
at your daughter, and she is like, "Oh, well, but thank you for that." A little bit of the
Lit,
almost blushy washy, if she could blush.
Litney Litney is like,
Where
hey,
is
Sarah! Sarah!
wait. Let Litney cook here. Hmm. I
where
hope you aren't planning
is
on a miss any misgivings or anything nefarious with my daughter.
here's the art? We
Because
have his art.
Throw him
yeah,
into the abyss.
yeah,
Here he is, going after. Where is she? Where's your daughter? Here she is. Oh my gosh, she's
yeah,
tiny. She's not supposed to be that tiny. There we go.
Microbe.
Litney's just like,
Okay.
he's had to be play both father and mother to Sarah, and so it's like, so uh, I hope you aren't just looking for a easy score, quote unquote.
He turns and looks
'Cause
at you. Whoa! I have standards.
with that
Okay,
16, can I?
he says,
With that
look, placing a
16,
hand over his heart, the wrong side of
On
his
the wrong
chest.
side, I would point
Yes,
out.
absolutely.
yeah,
And he's like, he puts a hand on, listen, I have standards. Johnny doesn't go after the easy scores. Johnny goes after the best scores. And Johnny knows no means no, however. I don't know yet. And as he says that,
yeah.
leaning over and giving a
Huh?
the raised eyebrow at Lil Zeral, she's like, oh, oh, well, you know.
Litney would, Sarah would,
Sarah!
yeah.
Sarah looks at Litney like, do I need to get rid of this guy?
Litney's just like dad with shotgun, waiting for this guy to just pull something, and again, and she's had to play both mother and father
Okay,
for Sarah.
wonderful. You can say it all you want, and now he's done. He's like, well, little mama, how's about you and me have a night on the town?
Actually, I was actually needing her assistance with something. If you truly wish to get to know her, why don't you, maybe,
And then he tells you like, whoa, but I think you should butt out of it. It is not time for the old hags to get in their way of their daughter's true love. By the way, at this time,
Hey,
a cat runs
DM?
out of this alleyway being chased by 4 goblins.
DM, can I look into your PMs? I wanna see if I can
Okay,
do
one
something
second.
funny.
Yes, Raz, you can move yourself up here.
I would like, after hearing her being called an old hag, I'd like to roll intimidation.
Mhm.
You know what?
Oh, by
you
the
can
way,
make an
you
attempt.
can. Yes, and also if you allow me, DM, you can because just of how good the timing on that is, Litney, you can actually get, if you will allow me, DM, of course, you can actually get advantage on that roll because just as this, there we go. Just at the same time as this is happening, you see like a sewer grate just ominously lower out of the ground, and an abominable creature come out of it, which is Isabella in a true form, like this.
Would you allow?
What do you mean like
with the
this?
In
Ah,
general.
Okay, just so you guys remember,
Just-
I have my Discord notifications sound all turned off, so I can't hear anything.
Yeah, it's in general. You
Yep,
can
here
look
we
at the
go. I
GIF.
put it on stream for everyone to see. Yeah?
So, can I get advantage
is-
with that?
No.
Oh,
Got broken.
Good thing I have
Or it does.
two
For
inspiration.
for reasons
Excellent.
you just no, you can't for reasons.
Actually, yeah, that makes
even
sense.
if I'm in my true form.
No, it makes sense.
Okay,
'cause,
listen, with this
Litney
character
wouldn't-
it literally doesn't matter.
Okay.
We did say single brain cell for one reason.
I would like to
Okay.
use my glimpses from a distant past. I want to make sure it's high enough to just put the fear of God in him.
Okay, sure. Go ahead, roll.
That would be a D6. Add a D6.
Okay, add it. Would you like me to add it? Okay, there we
That's
go.
an 18.
Okay,
that's a
18.
20.
18.
Ah,
He raises his eyes at you for a second, like, "Ooh, I love it. Got that chill rise going on." Hey.
I have
By the way,
no-
Razzle,
Me-
you stumbled onto this scene as a cat. You've lost. Okay, I said 4 goblins were chasing you. My bad. Make it just 1 right now. You've lost 4 of them. You know, this last one trips over and just falls flat in their face as you get onto the street, and you see this guy, this guy right here, a very familiar face, as
So-
he turns to look at you, is like, man, that's a fucking ugly cat.
Okay, so here's what happened. First, very preoccupied with running away from goblins. But as soon as she sees this individual, polymorph ends.
Oh my
And
god, she turned to
almost
even
a-
fucking uglier
stop.
cat. He says, reaching up slowly for
No.
his.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Before anything happens, it's almost seamless. It's
Okay.
a transform back, grab her blade, stab it through his chest.
And he's like,
He's like, oh,
"Ah, holy
I
nope,
suppose.
nope. For this one, you don't need to for a reason. It's like, oh my god, she turned into an even fucking uglier cat. Razzle, you bitch.
Can seeing that Raz has beef with this guy, I would like
everyone here roll for initiative.
God dang
Oh,
it.
this is bad, huh? Okay, cool.
Uh-huh.
gonna-
By the way,
As soon as she sees this guy, as soon as Isabella sees this guy, by the way,
wait, stop. My bad.
As-
I totally forgot for a second. I said to roll for initiative. I didn't bring up the turn order. He's the turn order.
I would like
No.
that.
Oh, luckily you
soon
guys
as,
are on the turn order. Oh no, I
I
got.
would
Alright,
like to
cool.
use another glimpses from a distant past since its initiative rolls are considered ability checks and skills.
Yes. Go ahead.
Ooh, nice roll.
Okay.
I'm not in the
The minus
combat,
one.
but I should still probably
Yeah.
add my roll to
All
it.
of you guys
13.
roll just come on. All of you guys roll so that I can just go and be like, okay, right, out of combat.
Oh dear Lord, Solstice is gonna come in.
Is
and it's like,
everyone
"What
in
I'm
the
leaving my-"
tracker? No, Sarah, you are in the tracker at 17, but also at 8. Okay, let me get rid of this.
As soon as Isabella sees this guy getting stabbed, she stops thinking it about the guy who's just rude, and he's like, "Oh, nice food, finally."
Okay, one second.
Luncheon.
I just go through this, make sure it's right. So Litney, you got
A 13, because with glimpses from a distant past.
a 13 plus 5.
No, +2.
No, no, no.
No,
It was
plus 5.
11.
They rolled a 5.
No.
No, that was
No, no.
intimidation. My mistake.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 11.
So
11 plus
Razzle
2.
should have a 12. Razzle should have a 12. Oh, Razzle does have a 12. Razzle just shows up twice for some reason. God damn it. You rolled an 11.
Plus the 2.
Okay,
it's a 13.
so Monty, did you rolled a 19?
Yup.
Okay, let me clear out these first 3 for some reason. Okay. You got 11 and you rolled what is it 2, right?
Yes.
So you should have 13. Got it.
Yes.
13. Razzle got 12. Isabella got 17. Yes. Monty is 19.
For
Sarah
Solstice.
is okay. Cool. Is there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is there someone is missing?
Solstice.
I'm not part of this combat.
Yeah, you roll because out of this we'll basically have your moments on your turn.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Tabletop simulator, please come to me.
It's just
Roll
funny.
this
This
die, please. Tabletop simulator.
Solstice leaves
Oh,
Litney
yes.
you alone for 2 seconds, and she's leaves Litney and Raz for 2 seconds, and there's already a fight brewing.
Okay, everyone's here in the turn tracker, and if you aren't, that's your fault. So we're not going to bother with the combat map because there's no need.
So,
There's no need for combat map. You're all going to be within range of everything, essentially.
alright.
Okay, right. So we open up. Raz, okay? As you stab the guy right through his heart, he looks at you as like, "You done fucked up, you bitch! You're in stabbing distance!" And he's going to reach out, grab his 2 cleavers, and swing down at you. Let's see. Slash R1D. So here comes 2 attacks at you. First one misses. Second one at 22. Does that hit?
I would like to use
22 will hit, but I'm gonna lucky it. Roll again.
Oh, I was okay.
Okay, 1 second.
Ah, time for the lucky chain.
I fixed my issue. He rolled again.
You did it to
It-
GM, you dingus.
What?
But it was a 16.
Wait. I did a GM on purpose! Bear.
Ah,
I'm
Bear.
trying because they have lucky. They shouldn't have the numbers. I guess I can say it's a hit, I think.
if it's still a hit,
What's
Litney
your
will-
AC? What's your AC?
15.
It should hit.
If-
it
if
hits.
that's-
Yeah, still a hit then.
wait. If that's the case, Litney's reaction.
You don't know their number. You just know it's a hit.
Bratchell just
Duh.
jumped to this guy's face,
Jesus.
and
Bear, for now on, don't say what the number is if you see it and know. You know what?
Okay, in my defense, I thought that was an accidental GM roll because I don't know this thing's layout, so
You
from
have
now
to
on, I will
manually
shut the
type
fuck
in
up.
GR.
so
Because
Bratchell
I
jumps
just-
on this
I'm
guy's
not-
face,
Yeah.
goes on. It jumps towards her. You know what, Sarah, and just does like a
What
cheerleader.
are you doing?
Her silvery barbs.
How do I silvery bob someone who's already rolled a bunch of
Oops,
times?
Sorry, didn't mean to do
He's
that.
already re-rolled.
Roll again,
Why?
That
because he still succeeded.
Okay.
It's mostly because it's a confirmed hit, and this is just to
Hit.
he still hits.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Razzle, you've been hit.
You have been shanked.
You've been hit. You've been struck by a not so
Smooth
smooth
criminal.
skeleton.
Let's see how much damage. Davy take 9 points of damage as he does a slashy slash. He's like, you're already purple and black. You just need some red and blue. Let it rip. And he's gonna use his action surge, his first action surge, and he's gonna spin around, and he's gonna throw his blade at you, Litney.
Bring it.
Why? Litney hasn't.
It's a hit.
Actually, Litney has done the shit.
Litney's gotten the way of true love. And
Yeah,
also
Yeah,
gotten
that's
the
what
way
we're
of
calling it.
violence.
How much damage?
Oh yeah, you use reaction. Smash.
Yeah.
40. You take 13 points of damage as he just shanks basically this serrated saw just slams directly like into you and just rips a big chunk and he pulls it back.
All right, so I have 32 HP, so that's
19, I think.
yeah.
And one more attack at Razzle. That's
come
that's a
on.
hit.
What is? Oh,
I'm kind of
That's 11 points of damage to you, Razzle, as he just goes ha ha ha. Cha 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 cha.
so that's on top of the 9 points already.
Yes.
Mm.
Hey,
And that's the
quick
end of his
question,
turn.
DM.
And
Does
he's
this
fucked
guy-
now.
do- Does this guy look like he's regenerating when he gets hit?
Well, he never got hit yet.
Well,
He has
he
a
got
sword
stabbed
in his
the
chest at
heart.
the very least.
Yeah, you got no clue.
Yeah, does he
ignoring
look like he's
that.
regenerating or not? Or is he just not
You got no
caring?
clue.
He just
Ah,
has a
dang it.
sword in his chest.
I mean, the sword's not been pulled out. There's nothing to heal.
Hmm.
Okay,
Alright.
Monty, while violence is happening, this chainsaw, this tornado of blood and as you sit over here, the friend on your head gets down and sits next to you, also in the stream, also looking like he's contemplating something, his eyes going one way and the other way. He looks also troubled. So now there are 4 people sitting in this small little irrigation stream, staring off into the distance, contemplating their life.
One eye looks to the horizon, the other spins around like a wheel.
Yes. Sarah!
All right.
You do have advantage, unless you want to
Okay.
rage.
No, I keep the advantage. And since fuck this guy, I'm gonna use the bent sword on the him. Right, so it's one, and only the first attack is with advantage, right?
For what?
Yeah.
Because silvery barbs.
All right.
Oh yeah, the only first attack.
Okay. All right. 19 slashing. Good. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna pull the bent sword into the sheet of elemental fury. I'm gonna use one charge to my next turn get 2 2d6 damage of lightning damage.
Don't you have an extra attack?
Yes, I already did it.
Okay, because I only see one damage roll here.
No, he's got one that's
So-
30.
Oh yeah. Wait a second. You hit a 30 and a 17.
Yeah.
Both hit.
Yes. Ah, alright.
Yeah,
My
so you
bad,
need
my bad.
2 damage.
Yeah, alright.
15.
So 19 plus 15,
Oh my god.
36
34.
damage.
That is
No.
this man.
34.
35, yeah.
This poor
35,
man.
yeah.
How much? That was 34 damage.
Ooh.
Oh my god, this
Hmm.
poor man. Why would you do this to him? Like, why would you do this to me? I've done nothing wrong.
Oh, but
That's
by
it,
the way, there's the effect of. Wait.
Hmm?
Let me hit by the weapon.
You didn't crit.
He must make a strength save, DC 13.
Oh my god.
If he fails, is knocked prone.
Oh my! I didn't even think about that.
Wait, he has to do it twice.
2 attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, that's a fail.
Well, he's not
Should
gonna.
I even
So,
roll the second
uh,
time? I'll roll the second time.
uh,
It's also a fail.
Before that, can you roll a d20 again to see if you crit.
Why?
Why?
Because
you need-
attacks on people with
you
who
fail.
are prone have advantage in melee.
Oh, your first attack will
Oh,
knock him
yeah.
prone.
Now fish for that crit.
Come on, crit.
Just roll a d20.
If it's a 20, he's being bonked into the next decade.
I
Hmm.
mean, no,
Do you want me to roll a d20 for you?
Ninja.
Wait, I'm gonna roll it.
Mm-hmm.
This
Johnny is
guy.
so fun. I hope he's a recurring character every episode.
9.
Oh well, that's the end. We are
One crit.
done. I hope we get to see
Mhm.
Johnny every single session.
Go
So
forth, Isabella.
So he's still knocked prone, right?
He is
Yep.
not prone. Yes, he is double prone.
All right.
All
cool.
right, cool. It's my turn now, right?
Yeah, it is
Can I-
your
Yes.
turn now, Isabella. Click next. There we
All
go.
right. Okay, so
Can I suggest something?
What do you suggest?
he's
Yeah,
Yes?
Isabella, can I suggest something? We keep this guy
Mhm.
alive. Litney wants to beat some manners into him, and she needs information.
All right, I'll see if I can convince. I'll see if I can convince my friend to leave him alive. By the way, that's not. I wasn't referring to Boba Nakafalata when I was saying that. I am going to cast Summon Aberration at 4th
no.
level, of course, because that's my max level. And I'm a warlock, so I always cast at max level. And I am going to summon Mathugulek, the All-Knowing.
Friend.
Please,
Litney, he sees this and like, oh my.
So you
And
see,
he
basically,
point
at,
as
for
it
a second,
appears,
you
he
see,
points at that. That's not fair. That's not
you see,
fair.
what happens basically is you see Isabella seemingly grab the air and pull at it like it's some sort of curtain. It creates actually a small tear in reality for a second, which this thing just like crawls out of. It's basically like a giant tentacle snail with a huge mouth and 2 arms coming out of his mouth. Sorry, it's not visible in the art. And it's going to, it's the slat form, it's not a slat, but it's the slat form. And it's going to do this twice.
Well, there's a miss and a hit.
Oh, wait, actually, he does that when it's his turn, but it's immediately after mine. And as a bonus action, I'm also going to summon my tendril.
Boy did not. He messed up. He messed up.
All right, so Matugu like the all-knowing, 24 and 24. So he takes 4 slashing damage plus the spell level that is 4, so a total of 8 slashing damage. And he can't regenerate. If he has anything that lets him regain hit points, he can't do it anymore.
Okay.
And yeah, that's gonna be it for me. So yeah, 8 slashing, by the way. Since only one of the attacks hit, I believe, right?
Yeah. One attack
Yeah,
hit.
okay, so-
Absolutely.
All right, yep, that's it. That's all I'm doing. Oh, and also I'm in my true form, of course, because this requires concentration.
Okay. Absolutely. You're now in your true form. It's like,
This
my God. It's like, oh my God, you became even more ugly. How is this possible? And he's like, he's looking around. He's like, this is not fair. This is not fair. It's
Rattling boys.
by the way, friendly reminder: don't delete yourself because we need a token for keeping track of your turn.
Yes, I know. That's why I put it at
Okay,
the bottom
cool.
of the map.
Solstice. Hi, Solstice. Over here, you're in this nice little hut, talking with this friendly orc. So he basically, he serves you some very nice tea. It seems to be something from the Feywild, although he seems to pull it out of a very, very small box because it doesn't seem like he has a very huge deal of it, a great deal of it.
Yeah.
Other than that, in the same kabod, he seems to have about like 2
Eh.
boxes of regular cheap tea. So he gives you the nice Feywild tea. Give me a second.
But before we continue,
Yes.
do my senses tingle in that
the party.
these fucking morons got into troubles again?
To be fair, trouble found us, not
I mean,
the other
they're
way
always
around.
in trouble. They're always in trouble. So what's the point? Yeah.
Wow.
So he basically asked you. Yes. So I have been told a little. I've been told to keep an eye out for you because you'll be coming. I believe he says, like waving his hand vaguely. But I don't know the details. What perchance is so important that I was given a message so vague?
To not give our enemy a notice of what we're discussing, I will say it in broad strokes. There is a bastard that needs to be dealt with, and I came to deliver you a scale from Titania, so we could track down one of his priests to deal with him.
Okay. Oh! He says he stands up, just almost hitting the ceiling. The ceiling's not that low, okay, but it's like, oh! Just a hand to his mouth. A scale from Titania herself. Oh my. This can only mean one thing. You wish to yes, she wishes to make this an offering. A spark for a ritual, a communion. I see. He says he's nodding. He reaches into the cupboard and pulls out a piece of paper. And I'm just gonna. You know what? I can't show it to you on the map. I can't switch map because I'm scared it might break the turn order. On table, if you can see Tabletop Simulator, can you? I am streaming that.
Okay.
Okay, so
Mhm.
basically what he's saying is, let's move these people aside. Here is the village of Inadi. This is where you are right now. He needs to go on a sort of pilgrimage over to this mountain. He needs to go to the back peak of this mountain right here. Like this mountain right here. And that basically over there is an altar where he needs to present the wing, and then he will basically that'll be what starts the communion. That'll to forcefully, essentially, like ring the doorbell on a whole bunch of other gods, and to basically meet essentially for a. I don't know how you best describe it. A round table, essentially, it's a meeting of the religions.
Yeah.
For them to
Yeah,
all send
around
their companions. But he said the only issue is recently, this mountain over here has had its fair share of monsters and stuff, so it'll take him a little bit of time. But he said that he'll just be able to, if you just leave it to him, as soon as possible, he will go and make his way that way. So it'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8 days it'll take him to walk there. He just needs to go there and present the. He just needs to go there and present it, and everything, and then everything should
We don't
start.
we don't have the time to wait, so we will escort you to speed things up.
No, I couldn't ask such a thing of you. No, I couldn't ask such a thing of you. That's a lot to ask for.
We are on our way. Can you go back there?
Yes. So, Control C, QVR. This is where we are. Small reminder: there is a town right here.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I guess let's put this guy here to basically say that there's a town there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got it.
welcome back, Ninja.
Sorry, I had to go for a while.
It's alright.
No problem.
Don't worry about it.
We have we need to go to it isn't a big problem. We have to go to a town nearby anyways. One of my companions left some stuff there that she needs to pick up.
Oh, I see. Yes, that sounds perfectly good. Then we will just see that's right. So it says, in that case, I am ready to leave as soon as you are willing.
Yes.
Meanwhile-
Yes,
Meanwhile, the rest
and
of the
we're
party-
going to go back to the party now. So
Wait,
we'll get back to you.
hold on,
Don't
wait.
worry. Yeah.
Meanwhile, this guy, the party's just beating up on this guy.
Yeah,
who-
this fight's not gonna last much longer. Okay, Litney, it's your turn.
I was half tempted. If I had a sense that they got into trouble, I would have sent my wolf to aid,
Litney.
just to make his day even worse.
Wait. Okay, can I roll to see if Litney's cloak got damaged?
Litney?
Stop.
Litney.
Yeah.
Roll me
Yeah.
a d20. If you get under an 18, it absolutely has been damaged.
Well, someone's dying tonight. Someone's dying today. Is it visible for Sarah to realize this too?
Well,
say
considering
so.
a saw went through you and then back, yes.
I'm pretty sure Sarah knows what happens when someone damages
Yeah, but just so you know,
her.
Sarah will get her turn and then she'll count 0.
Yeah, it's like, oh no. Right?
Yeah.
And she just gives this guy a death glare. Like she is beyond livid. Yes, he basically made passes at it at her daughter. And yes, it's clear that Raz knows this guy. Hey, she's probably pieced together that this is one of her exes. So that makes it even worse. Because she was willing to give him a chance, willing to, let him live. But no.
Not so much anymore.
Um,
Now he's gonna die.
He's prone,
And
correct?
slowly.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
prone.
DM, I activate a Undying Rage.
Okay.
Dude, we're like all right next to you.
No. It's only for enemies. It's only for my enemies. Currently, there's only
Okay.
one.
That said, everyone looking will witness you
But
be a necromancer who commits atrocities with the souls of children. Nah!
okay, can I read? Yeah, sorry. It's like actually no. Litney is beyond.
I am ready at any second to turn you into the most wanted criminal here. Just give me a reason. Give me a reason to send someone actually competent against you guys.
Okay, out of character, guys. Do you think I should do this? No. Who's gonna?
I mean,
No.
to be fair, you're in a small town in the middle of nowhere.
Look, honestly, if I was playing La Viande, I would have egged you on so hard, but I'm playing Isabella, so no.
Yeah, I feel like she feels like everyone's like no. And
Razzle's just like hit
Off in
hit
the
him,
distance,
him,
you get
hit
the
him,
vibe
hit
that
him,
Monty would
hit him.
not want to walk into this kind of a situation. Just like, God damn it, I walk away for 5 minutes to go recollect myself in a fucking a body of water, come back and there's a re-dead corpse on the ground. You're on spiritual fire, and there's absolute chaos in the middle of the town.
okay, so since he's still prone, I get an advantage.
On melee checks, yes.
On what?
Only
What are you doing?
I was just saying because a lot of my spells are.
If it's a ranged spell, no. You get
All right.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
You get it.
Hey, actually, can you do something? Do you have haste?
No, I do not.
Oh man.
I was thinking. Wait. Litney's gonna put her foot on this guy's chest and kind of cast polymorph.
Oh.
She is going to become I forgot what kind of elephant it is. It's the one that it can be easily ticked off.
All of them?
hippopotamus?
All of them?
No, East Asian elephant.
All of
Yes,
them.
That's the one.
Elephants are elephants.
Yeah, so she's like going. She's not gonna make this slow. She's not that sadistic, but
It's gonna hurt.
yeah.
You know what? You turned elephant. Make your attack roll advantage. Go ahead. I'll give you one attack.
One question.
Do you have a stat block in mind?
If there's an elf.
Yeah.
Is there? All right.
Give me 1 second.
5E elephant.
Yeah, here we go. Do you
Plus
want
8.
elephant, a life crop?
It's an elephant. It's a plus 8
wait.
to attack. What's an elephant's
wait,
the
don't-
CR4? It's a plus 8 to attack.
Oh, that.
Yeah, D20
Plus
plus
8.
8, that hits 100%. Sure. 3D8 plus 6. Actually, no, stomp attack, 3D10 plus 6. Actually,
Damn
just roll a D20 one more time just to see if you crit. Because it's advantage,
Yeah, it
right?
gets advantage.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
right. So
No, but
3D10 plus 6.
okay, so
Okay.
that's 20 damage.
Yeah, that's 20 damage right there.
And since I have the weight on him, will he have to do a strength check?
No,
That's not how.
You know,
That's
nothing
not
like
how
that
D&D
in-
All right,
works.
fair,
I'd
fair.
say, granted this, he would just burst into pieces.
He might. He might. So as you crush him, you're gonna have basically as you try crushing him, his blades will dig into your feet as an elephant. So that's what's basically gonna force you to basically be pushed back
All right.
because you can't do it for free.
Yeah, that's fair.
As he rolls out the way broken, but his body seems completely broken, but at the same time he seems perfectly fine. You know,
Does
it's
this
like,
guy seem?
you fucking fat ass!
Is there? Does the elephant have a extra attack or anything?
You use
Nope.
polymorph. I give you
Oh,
that
yeah,
attack
that's
for
fair.
free. You get nothing.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh,
Raz!
stomp.
Razzle.
Stomp is a bonus attack on prone creatures.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's
So that
that's wonderful.
that
So it didn't even need to be for free. Wonderful.
Anyways, Rez.
Yeah, Raz, do you have haste?
No.
Oh,
But I do have one thing. Re-grabs the Trickster's Trade and Hexblades.
Dude messed up big time.
Raz aims to decapitate.
Holy shit.
Okay, where'd you roll?
I'm trying to see my Hexblade, but I think I have Booming Blade, which is thunder damage, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, booming blades thunder.
That does hit.
Dang, we.
That hits.
POV, you're a Dark Souls invader.
And you just messed with.
You need to roll damage.
How much damage do you get, Bomber?
Oh,
give-
right. Hold on.
POV, you're a Dark Souls invader. You just invaded a 5-stack. You have not gotten your turn of combat yet.
Okay.
It has been nothing but hit stun.
That is, you know what? Raz, as you swing down, this large booming sound, you manage to cut this guy's head clean off as it rolls over, and it's basically as his body goes limp instantly.
Raz doesn't have
Eyes
any more.
wide open, tongue sticking out. Just so you know, we're still trying to do this in initiative because I want to see some stuff.
Yep.
Is that your turn?
Raz is just like, who's the next in the order?
Next in the order is
Sam.
someone. It's initiative count 0, which means
It's
things
him.
happen. Okay, give me 1 second.
I was gonna ask who's next, because
Next is little Zaral. Then it's him. Well, it
Raz
would be
is just
him.
going to everyone else, just kick it as far away as you can.
What?
Okay,
Kick the elephant noises?
give me 1 second. Okay, so we end your turn, and as soon as you say that, where is this here? This is it. Uh, as soon as you say that, someone pokes their hand. Someone basically appears out of an alleyway, pokes their hand out, and just creates a large. So just a magic circle appears underneath all of you. Violent gas spewing out as it seems to burn everything it touches as it makes its way up to you, and it just immediately disappears as Lil Zaral stamps on the ground, and all the magic around just poofs, vanishes. Then, as her turn, she raises her finger and points it down at the quote unquote corpse of Johnny and casts Disintegrate at 7th level.
Whew.
It does nothing.
What do you mean?
You
What-
know how the thing works.
I know how the thing works, and I know that it should work perfectly fine on the surface.
Yes. You're right.
So yes, points it down. Disintegrate. Let me see now.
How angry is Sarah look?
There's no emotion. There's no expression on her face. Let me see. Can he make this? I need to roll. Let me just open up. Let me open up the big dice. Let's click.
Eh.
Let's take one of these red ones.
He's dead technically, so he can't save.
That's a fail. The body turns to ash immediately, as Zaral points. Just a large, just black lightning pours out of her hand and essentially just ravages the street, the building next to it, and just a huge mass of the ground is just completely destroyed. Nothing remains, just dust that blows away in the wind. You hear running sounds as whoever cast that spell earlier ran off. They're not dealing with this shit. And she turns to regard you. I assume we're done now.
Raz picks up the head and holds it
The
out.
head is gone.
No.
Why? Okay. You want the head to
Right.
stay?
What's that?
You want the head to stay? Is that what you're saying?
The head.
Well, you highlighted the body. I
Everything.
thought you were leaving the head be.
It destroyed the ground. The road is gone.
Fair enough. I mean, I separated the two. I was just making sure you're clarifying
Okay,
the whole
listen.
body's gone.
Listen. If you want to have this moment, I'll let you have it. In fact, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Litney does return polymorph back and like, and
Once you're done with him, just give him to Isabella. I
Litney
wanna hit
does
his brain.
Litney does notice how much destruction is from that
Raz is
one
just going to
disintegrate.
turn and try to leave the town with the head.
Wait, is Inadi's house still?
Oh no, it's gone.
Ah,
Litney
Sarah
just looks-
disintegrated the house. The house is completely gone. The street is gone. The house is gone. Everything's gone. Now you know why she's
Litney-
called the Dark Master.
Litney is like a little excessive, don't you think?
No. No, it wasn't. I don't believe so.
dear.
Isabella is going to follow Raz if she's carrying off the head because she doesn't want you to just like toss it in a ditch. Like if this guy has anything interesting in his, mostly empty head, she still wants to eat his brain.
And
I'm going
Litney-
to make this very clear for you, just so you know, out of character. If you do eat its brain, you're going to lose intelligence.
Eat his brain, you're
I
probably
will
gonna
make
die.
this-
Like permanently, or
Yes. Almost.
oh man,
Not exactly permanently, but you're gonna lose intelligence.
Um,
It's not.
Basically, he's
It wouldn't be permanently, but basically, you would have negative
he's
thoughts
stupid
from his head.
projected.
You would have that would be negative anything to gain from this man. But yeah, how did you like that? We just had an encounter with one of Razz's exes,
and
Mm.
man, did we mess him up.
Johnny, the
Yeah.
immortal.
Well, not so
well,
immortal
it's
now.
fine.
Raz,
Since I
what do
wanted
you
his
think of it,
brain, I'm
Raz?
just gonna eat whatever
Raz is just
scraps I
going to
can.
leave town and try to procure a shovel.
Monty's
You-
gonna walk
But
up.
you're-
It's a.
I'd have to quickly
We have
double
a
check,
shovel.
but I think he has a shovel.
This is a town full of farmers and miners. There are more shovels here than people.
Fair enough.
Cool.
We have a shovel.
First thing
I
Raz is
think
going
we,
to
we
do
have a
is
shovel
start-
on art.
They're gonna hold a bury
Grab-
this damn thing.
Litney does turn to Naughty, like, realizing, like, the house is lost. Like, I'm so sorry.
Adi is just utterly in shock from just all of that. Like, first off, the random undead zombie guy, that was weird and creepy. Then all the violence and all the stabbing, and then just the complete destruction of her neighborhood block. Basically, it's just all gone, and she's just like staring and it's just like, what just
Hey,
happened?
Star.
What? Yes.
How much was destroyed?
What do you mean?
Like, give us a
On the map, what got obliterated?
Oh, right. Give me 1 second. I need to move you guys out of there because I can't see it. Let me click on this and move you out. Let me take Johnny, and Johnny's gone. Poor Johnny, we're never gonna see him again. I drew him just for this. So about this much of the place is gone.
Jesus.
Okay,
Whew,
wrong. That should be
that
white.
is a lot.
And
Yeah, that is.
white.
By the way, you would know. You would know. Litney, that was a lot stronger than any disintegrate spell you've ever seen.
Yeah, and that's why Litney's a little bit
There we
also
go.
in shock.
She's
'Cause that-
it seems that she's been doing a lot more research than you expected.
Monty's just gonna walk into this scene.
And so is Solstice, because she heard that boom.
Yeah.
And you just see Litney trying to
Wait, if you're going out that way, would you run into Raz with a severed head trying to get outside of the town?
Most likely, yeah.
Okay, that is wonderful. Whatever I just saw right now.
Yeah, Litney, y'all just see Litney trying to. She's trying to find the right words to tell, Inani, express how sorry that everything just escalated, especially to Yosef, who's probably mortified at what that just happened.
Yeah, everyone
If you're
around is
coming
just
this
like
way,
everyone around is just
Solstice is coming
staring,
with
just
you.
like, oh my god, because for a while it was like really weird, like, oh, there's a zombie guy and then stuff like that, and then a good chunk of the building just disappeared.
And then suddenly, whoosh.
The rain seems to have gotten heavier, by the way.
So now's the time to initiate that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You
All
can
right.
hear off in the
Well-
distance. Almost like
Well,
the thunderous attack Raz made was echoing all around, but It could just be the start of the upcoming storm.
Well, as you know, Isabella is kind of like still a little bit bad with social cues. From her perspective, it's kind of just free real estate. She's starting to use her decanter of endless water to fill this giant hole with water in order to make it like a sort of a pool.
So, who all
It's
is
free
coming
real
with
estate.
Raz with this head?
Solstice definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Monty
she's
needs
asking
to.
what the fuck happened and why can't you go 2 minutes without getting into trouble?
Raz just turns to Solstice saying, I'm buying us time.
Okay.
Um,
So Razzle, by the way,
Goddamn Revenant.
I'm gonna give you a point of inspiration right there.
Litney does explain that she wouldn't have she wouldn't have thought it was, pertinent to fight this guy if Raz didn't think it was, important that this guy was, not moving. And just not hinting that, oh, this was one of her exes, but like, again, she's trying to.
So,
Yes.
does Solstice know what a Revenant is?
Solstice knows what a
Because
Revenant
I'm
is.
assuming.
Yeah.
She's gonna assume this is a Revenant. Is there anything she knows that can help prevent it rising again?
Yeah, kill their god.
Oh
Huh?
wow, that's harder. Easier
In my
said than
world, a
done.
revenant is basically just the agent of a god. You want to stop a revenant from coming back? Kill their god. That's the answer.
Okay.
There is one way to stop a revenant: kill their god.
Man, I should have kept playing as La Viande.
Yeah, and all the while, Litney is just trying to, trying to save face with with Yosef and the Prince not Prince and Anati and Zed.
Mhm.
It is very awkward.
Yeah. I
I mean-
think at this point, we should probably have a time skip. Because there is no way we
Really?
can deal with all of these things. We should basically have an end scene, because I think this is a moment where it's like, how long is it going to take to actually deal with? Oh no, it's that's all gone, and then we have to talk about this. We have to talk to them, and then it's
Yep.
and
Yep.
also Raz has to go
Before
and make sure the
this-
corpse is gone.
Yeah.
So, Razzle. Or wait, are we starting with this or we're going into something else first?
So I'm thinking of ending the scene and just keeping as loose descriptions of what happens. So,
Okay.
black screen, blah 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 blah. Scene ends, and now we're going into. Let's start with Raz. Just briefly describe what happens, and then we'll go to the other people, and just like everyone gets to briefly describe what
For this
happens
scene,
over the
I
course of
don't
the
think
night.
I can briefly describe.
Yes. Once I do okay, so I'll give your scene a bit more time. I expect us to basically be like, tomorrow morning we'll head out or something. I don't know if Solstice is inclined to
Yeah.
go right now. The issue is we'll have to see if everyone can get their thing done right now, because I don't know how much they can. I don't know how much they can
Yep.
they can deal with in character.
Well, Razzle's Solstice, I guess, is just following Razzle. But Razzle's simply finding a nice spot, a decent way away from the city, before digging a hole in the rain, and then holding the head over it. I know you can hear me, you piece of shit. And I know it's only gonna be a matter of time before you're trying to find this.
The eyes slowly turn to you. The mouth opens. Suck my dick.
As if I could do something at a minuscule level. Tosses the head into the fucking pit.
The fuck you say to me, you little bitch?
Kicks the mud over it again.
I'm gonna turn you inside out. And it basically,
Hurts. Yeah. Just slowly muffles away. Raz looks to Solstice. That body's gonna be coming back, and it's gonna try to be finding that head. We have time. I just don't know how much time.
I would assume Raz, as at some point, would inform the rest of the party about that.
Absolutely.
And before this scene ends, I'd just like to state that still riding the tailwinds of the level 7 disintegration spell, a single piece of paper begins to float down onto the party with the simple text of even the godless believe in something, and then the image of a crab with the sun behind it.
Can I roll a religion check?
Star, would they be able to roll a religion check?
when it comes to this, you are the DM in charge of this aspect, so you decide.
Fair enough. Yeah, give me a religion check, maybe a history check, maybe. Might also be a maybe on Arcana.
So
I
pick
have...
one.
Okay, I have proficiency in history. 19.
That passes. You're not the most certain of what this specific pamphlet is referring to, but you vaguely remember some kind of pseudo crab deity a few years before you went under. Back then, you think maybe one or two people were talking about it, but it's very foggy.
Litney pockets the paper. Does it look like it's from does it look like it's Stevlov's handwriting?
You can tell, without even making a check, this isn't Stevlov.
That's concerning.
Stevlov doesn't write like this.
It's not neat enough.
It's also not in black and gold ink.
Fair. But she's gonna pocket the note. Okay. If there's anything else, Star, or who do you want next?
I would like a brief description of your night. Because I do not think this can be dealt with, like all the stuff you need to talk to, all the NPCs and stuff. I don't think you can deal with that and leave just tonight itself.
Yeah, what Litney is going to do is sit Inadi and Yosef down and do her best to, apologize and make up for the complete disaster fest that was that, and she's going to make sure Sarah is also present because she was the one that did the disintegration spell.
Yeah, little Zaral apologizes, but her words are she'll basically fund her building a new one. Because that is the level of emotional, so that's basically the thought that goes into it. You know?
Well, Yeah,
because
and
she and you are very used to losing houses constantly over and over and over again. That it no
yeah,
longer has any emotional value.
would I need to roll anything to, help ease the two?
Yeah. So Inari, it takes a to describe her. It takes a while for things to kind of kick in. That her house was just completely destroyed, disintegrated in an instant. It's like it's gone. It's gone. It's permanently gone. It's not coming back, no matter what. And when that realization hits, it's painful. She's
Litney
she
would
starts
know
she
exactly
starts crying
how that feels.
slowly at first, like Inari is a very expressive kid,
Yeah,
super expressive, super energetic. But when the realization slowly hits, she's just staring off
Mm.
as like tears just slowly start rolling down her cheeks. She's not making any noise. She's like sobbing just for so quietly. It's not crying out loud like you'd possibly expect. Just quietly suffering. Zed Zed comes beside her and basically offers her a shoulder to cry on. He doesn't seem to have too much of an expression, as always, very hard to read, but as you look at him, you can kind of feel like he seems quite upset too.
he kind of he's been with the Inati long enough. They, you know,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
as for Yosef,
it is difficult to fully understand what he feels because he is just naturally not a very expressive person. But you know, as you do spend more time with Zed, you kind of do realize that he is clearly upset. It's just difficult to see.
Um, can I do something, DM?
Absolutely. You know what? We'll go to you now.
Isabella,
What's your night?
Isabella will. I mean, I'm assuming she's sobbing a little bit, maybe making a little bit of noise.
She is as quiet. She's very quiet, but you can see the tears, and you can just barely. You can hear that she is sobbing just quietly, like.
Uh, Isabella is all of her bioluminescent light turns blue, which means which by the way means deep sadness for her, and she's going to ponder for maybe 5 minutes before making a decision. Which, if you'll allow me, DM, Isabella is quite literally going to exit her shell and start the process of regrowing a new one. And when she does that, she's going to walk over to Inadi and give her her shell.
And
okay,
Adi just stares at you for a second before, like, slowly reaching out and taking the shell, hugging it tight for a moment. And she just walks over to you and she basically just leans into you.
how does Yosef? I bet he's probably livid.
The man is scared shitless.
Yeah, Litney doesn't know how she could
He he
possibly
he
make this any
he
better.
cannot comprehend how how all of that just disappeared in an instant. He's just staring between you and Lil Zaral and just your group in general. It's like he's not saying anything. Like
Yeah,
his
Litney
eyes
knows.
wide, mouth slightly
L-
open,
Yeah, Litney.
upper lip
Litney.
shaking, like he wants to say something at the same time. He is
Yeah,
just terrified.
Litney. Litney knows that kind of look, especially given her past. and she's not proud of it. She actually hates herself for this.
Mm. So you'll give me 1 second.
I think the last one would be
Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah. What could you describe to me how your night is going?
Now, Sarah, although everything, isn't really a person that. How do I say this? As a person, doesn't really understand what Inadi is going through, what everyone is going through, and she simply decides that it's better if she goes to a bar and simply drinks beer or whatever type of alcohol there is.
The alcohol is mostly cheap, but gets the job done.
Oh yeah, what about Monty? I don't think we.
Yeah, I know. So basically, it's a matter of I just wanted to double check if there's anything left, and then I was gonna ask, is there anyone else here who wanted to say something about that night?
Monty is sitting by Inari with a friend sitting in Inari's lap if they would be allowing it. And Monty's just trying to find how to best comfort Inari. Because he doesn't know this pain exactly, but he has been chased from his original home a few times.
I'd like to also add
He
Rachel
definitely
also with
appreciates it when the friend goes into her lap. She just takes the friend, pulls him tightly.
I'd
By
also
this point, she's actually starting to get slightly louder with her crying, but she's still keeping it somewhat quiet. She's not.
You
She's
can
not.
see what
She's
Isabella
not
does in
openly
the
crying
text.
yet. She's not being loud. She's slowly building up of
Rachel Rachel would also help in comforting her since not even out of Litney's orders.
Yeah,
There's-
I will say amongst the others here, Dave, the ranger, only showed up later, and when he showed up, he figured out the situation and stayed back because he didn't want to get. He doesn't want to get involved in this. He's got no relation with the child, and he feels like he has no way of consoling a child. His people skills are not
Yeah.
good enough, and he is he is a hired stranger for all intents and
The fact
purposes.
that
Stay out of drama.
the fact that Red Shell is not even complaining about having to go into Isabella's cocoon, so to speak,
Yes.
is really telling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amongst the other NPCs, Jabel is here. So yeah, the only two NPCs here who haven't been addressed is Dave, who is staying back out of this, and Jabel, who is going to sit down with
Also,
Inadi.
Slayer.
Yeah. Slayer.
I'd imagine he'd be in the corner.
Yeah, Slayer is just standing there like a statue, staring at the scene of like the house, the home disappearing, and just looking at Inadi. Uh, you, through your connection with Slayer, can tell he doesn't exactly know what to do. He's not a people person, and he is He is haunted by trauma of his past right now.
Yeah,
He's
so
having
I'm
a
kind
he's
of
having an episode. It is
He's having a flashback.
he's having a
Yeah.
he's having his own flashback. You can just see as he stares, the rain pouring down his helmet. It's if you didn't know he was an undead underneath, you could have imagined
be-
him crying.
yeah,
He clenches his fist. You can
and all
hear anyone nearby can hear the faintest.
yeah, all Litney could say is to filling his episodes is just sorry. That's all he can hear in his voice. Like she never meant for any of this. I feel like as much of a downer as that is, that's kind of a perfect way to end this session, wouldn't you think, Star? Or
I will just
Really,
one
what am I,
last thing.
shoplifter?
Is there anyone here who wants to add anything?
Feel like as Raz gets back, she will only say one thing to her companions. We're not out of it yet. Not out of the thick of it yet.
Banaka
I think
Falata
it
will.
isn't this
Banaka Falata
later
will
at
just
night.
say one thing to
Be
Inadi
back at this
at
point.
some point. She will just tell Inadi just well, no, not she, but Banaka Falata will just kind of like try to stay in his lane, you know, not make too much of a, not make his presence too noticed because he feels like Isabella has got it covered and he would be too much. But he does tell her, saying, "Well, young lady, I can't begin to express how sorry I feel for you. Not that I can't truly understand, but do know that if my mistress gave you her shell, you can consider it yours now. And you may have lost a home, but if my mistress always considered this shell to be her home, and she will grow a new one. So you can enjoy this one as your new home if that helps in any way, shape, or form."
Thank you.
And he's going to sing and on Isabella is going to look at him and just to let her help her process a little bit and try to make her try to help her get a little bit more relaxed or at least help her maybe get a little bit of sleep. Banaka Falata is going to sing us. Okay, which language in this world is French?
You
Let's
tell
all be
me.
honest, it's Elven.
be right back.
All right, so Isabella doesn't speak Elven, but she does know a lullaby in it. It's petit escargot porte sur son dos sa maisonnette. Aussitôt qu'il pleut, il est tout heureux. Il sort sa tête. Which I'll post the lyrics in the chat in translated.
Is okay, Solstice. The last thing is you were saying something.
Yeah. First off, this is later at night, right?
Basically,
And not just
we're
at
spending the night.
Yeah.
This is
Okay, that was what I missed.
yeah. I was just
So
checking
we
how
have
what
been back for
everyone's
a
doing
while.
for the night.
Yeah. She's gonna send off the wolves to basically cuddle with Inari, and then she's gonna talk with Dave.
Dave the Ranger.
Yeah.
Okay.
telling them that they need to take a bit of a detour from the original path.
He just nods before looking back at, just glancing back at the group. It's like, yeah, no issues here.
She will also pull out a bottle of alcohol of spirits and ask him if he wants some.
He shakes his head. I don't drink it. Keeping a clear head helps me think about stuff.
That's fair.
Yeah, by the way, Sarah, I will say that the bard from earlier will be drinking with you at the bar because he needs a drink too after what he just saw. And
Yeah.
and oh my god, you're so loud now. I
Sorry.
think it's fair to end the session with just one last thing. Is that okay?
Ow.
Sure.
Sure.
We will end with one last question of where is the duck? The duck
Indeed, where is that duck?
the duck is sitting next to an RD, nuzzling her. And that is how we end this session.
A bit of a downer, but it kind of fits. It kind of escalated way farther than it need to.
Yes.
Yeah. Do we have any clue what's happened to her parents?
Whatever clues we could get
You-
was in the building.
You do not know other than her vague story. Her vague story is all you know right now. If you ask around, you might know more. But right now, the only thing is you just have her vague story, which is her recollection of being kidnapped.
Yeah.
And now we have to deal with a problem.
We have to deal with multiple
Uh,
problems. We will end the
Called
stream
the
now.
Yeah.
immortal for a reason.
Star,
Yes.
before after the incident and before nighttime, Solstice will go around and see if she can get some information now that she's a level 2
can
fairy and can get
Definitely
knowledge.
look in that in the outer session RP and recap for the stream next time. For now, thank you so much for watching. Anyone who's watching, we're gonna be ending the stream here. Goodbye.
Bye.